106. Warning. Jay and Laney J are equal opportunity offenders. Listen at your own risk.
Wake up. Don't just like cold grinding stone. Wake up. And I'm calling out, get a move on. Get up, what's taking so long? Get a move on.
That's right. Put your hands together. Best Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning.
And a very happy Thursday.
Happy, joy.
It's a theme Thursday.
Joy. What is the theme? Because,
Did you miss it this morning?
I heard some good music,
Okay.
though. So
Okay,
I was
good.
like, is this a whiskey theme today?
No, it's food and drink.
Food and drink.
Food and drink was the theme
Food
today.
and drink.
And I'm going to get 3 wooden crosses on next Wednesday for Way Back Wednesday. Gentleman calls, he says, can I get 3 wooden crosses today? I was like, man, it's so slow. He's like, gets faster at the end. I was like, okay, good argument.
Okay.
Good argument.
But it's
Okay.
not about whiskey and drink.
Right. I said, this is Theme Thursday, though, and it doesn't fit the theme. He said, man, what happened to Throwback Thursday? So we quit that for 2023. It's now Way Back Wednesday, Theme Thursday.
I mean, everybody loves Throwback Thursday, but
Oh, yeah.
it's throwback.
Throwed back. We throwed it back.
Yeah, it's throwed back. Yeah.
We threw it way on back. All right, let's see here. Good morning, TJ. Good morning, Tiffany. And good morning, Leilani, who, by the way, shout out to Leilani this morning. She made she got a request in. She got her Zach Brown Band Chicken Fried in.
Ah.
Yeah, buddy. Food and drink.
Chicken fried.
Food and drink. But welcome. We got a big show for you today.
We
Starting
do.
things off, before we get into Prepping Ain't Easy, Prep Ham Strong today, Laney J. I can
It
see
is.
I can see
It is.
And
It is.
I think I'm in agreement with what you're going to talk about today.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
But maybe even more important than that, and I know to look ahead of what we got going on today and say something is more important is a tough thing to say because everything's important on this show.
It is.
But we have the man, the myth, the legend himself, Cody Canada, calling in on the show today. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Let me do that for real, because Cody Canada's calling in today.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. It's going to be huge. 9 a.m. Listen up to our show this morning at 9 a.m. We'll have it Facebook Live as well. And we'll interview Cody Canada, because, of course, he will be here tomorrow at the Hochtown Saloon.
Okay.
We'll have to give some tickets away tomorrow to Cody.
Definitely, we should give some tickets away.
I put a T-shirt giveaway out yesterday, just kind of feeling something out.
Yeah.
Seeing how many of our listeners are on Twitter.
Yeah.
Apparently none of them.
Really?
Not a single one followed the directions and went and liked that last tweet to get a T-shirt.
Okay, so maybe Twitter's just
Now-
dead in the water.
Now, Larry Peace, if you're here, Larry, let me know. But Larry Peace did follow me on Twitter
Okay.
from what looked like a new account.
Okay.
So big shout out to Larry. I followed him back. He didn't have any tweets. And normally, Larry, just for the record, I would not follow a person back that has no tweets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to give me some content before I see if you're a good follow. But because you're Larry Peace, you watch the show on Facebook Live, I went ahead and gave you a follow.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Good morning, Rodriguez.
Good morning.
She's probably like, my name's Melissa. Don't call me
So,
Rodriguez.
excuse me. That's Officer Rodriguez to you.
That's right. I'm
Better
sorry.
watch it.
I'm
Better
sorry.
watch it.
Officer Melissa.
Officer Melissa. I always thought that was weird, like when teachers allowed you to call them by their Miss first name. I always thought that was weird.
You know what else is weird?
What?
Teachers that gossip with their students.
Ooh, that would be terrible.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Are you talking of an instance here?
Yeah, I am.
Teachers gossiping with students. As a school board member, I would say that's a no-no.
Yeah. Well, the bad thing is, what I heard recently, they were talking about another teacher.
Oh! So the teacher was gossiping with a student
Yeah.
about another teacher?
Yeah.
About a coworker?
Yes.
Dang.
Yeah.
That is terrible.
Yeah.
I
I thought so too. That's ridiculous.
I realize that there are quote unquote younger teachers
This one's not young.
that may I'm not even talking about this one. I don't know this one. What I'm saying is I realize that there are younger teachers that may find the need to be quote unquote cool with students.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because they're just a few
College
years
kids,
younger than
yes.
them, high school, whatever. It's absolutely not an excuse. If you're going into the career, you got to understand students are no-nos in all ways. But
Oh.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
a no-no.
Definitely, in
Period.
any way.
In any
yes.
way, shape, or form,
Yes.
a student is a no-no.
Yes.
Okay. With that being said, I don't know. I guess I have to ask. And recently, some events that have gone on in this county, I have asked myself, what were they thinking?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I would like to know the thought that went behind that action that is now changing your life forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely.
So, yeah, a lot of these what were you thinking kind of actions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would probably ask a teacher that was gossiping with a student about another teacher. What were you thinking? Were you trying to be cool with the student? Were y'all joking around and cutting up, making fun? What was the process behind that? You know what I mean?
And it was like ooh.
It was like a ooh?
No, a texter just narrowed down the the school district.
Gotcha.
Anyway, so no, it was something that wasn't true that the teacher was telling about the other teacher, and I said that's not even true.
First off, where did this come from? A student?
A couple of students.
A couple of students?
Yeah.
Okay. So and let's be honest, I mean, 2 students doesn't make it even any more less made up between the 2 of them than 1 student. I understand that.
Right, but the point is, these students all the students are talking about it.
Well,
and I'm
that's
like,
what
wait a
happens when
minute,
something happens, you start talking about it.
making that particular teacher look bad when that's not true. So it just kind of stinks.
Yeah, and of course, I wasn't there, so I don't know if the student come and asked the teacher a question and then they started talking about it. And in reality, there's going to be 2 sides of that story. The teachers and the students. So, and there's going to be somewhere in the middle. We all
Yes.
know that.
Yes.
That will be the truth. So,
Yes.
So, of course, you're not here to blame, but at the same time, with that being said, you just don't do it. You don't do that.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
sit around and gossip. As a teacher, having class with students, you just don't do it.
Yeah.
Especially about a coworker.
That's true.
Good morning, Raylan Moore. Good morning, Charlene Biffle. Good morning, Layla Easterbert. Sorry. Couldn't get service.
Uh-oh.
Okay. What does that mean?
Maybe she didn't get to hear her song because she couldn't get service. I don't know. She said she couldn't get service.
Sir, I think of service as like your phone.
Your cell phone. That's
Yeah,
correct.
so
Yes, and you're right.
What
you're
do you
right.
mean couldn't get service? I'm not following Layla.
Yeah. Okay.
Because we weren't on Facebook Live earlier, so.
Yeah. What you talking about, Stennett?
Yeah, what you talking about, Willis?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. It's time for
So-
Prep It Ain't Easy.
Cody Canada coming up at 9 o'clock. We'll be chatting with him. Stay tuned. And we got Prep It Ain't Easy up next.
And Laney J's Facebook Live Spring Break Giveaway 2023. Brought to you by Ralph Sales and Rentals. Listen to Jay and Laney J Live all spring break for your chance to win some great prizes, including a boat run through Topside Marina, dinner for 2 at Bendigo's, bowling at Gutter Chaos, tickets to the maze, zip lining at Rougarou Adventures, a gift card from Fisherman's Haven, and a pair of tickets to the Cameron Sackey Band at Hochatown Saloon. Be sure to log on to our Facebook Live at 7:10 every morning for your chance to win on Best Country 106.
All right, it is time now for Prep It Ain't Easy. Prep Ham Strong.
Listen.
Uh-oh. Listen, Linda.
Prepping ain't easy.
What's
Let me tell you guys what I'm prepping about today.
that?
Okay. Attention seekers. Attention seekers. Do
Okay.
we know?
I think we all know some, right?
We do. Okay. And these attention seekers, specifically TikTok. TikTok is a big
big one right now.
platform.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Is this a discussion? Because I know some attention seekers on TikTok, even locally.
Yeah. It is a discussion. What I was going to say, though, is they fish for compliments by pointing out achievements and seeking validation. They are controversial to provoke reaction. They exaggerate and embellish stories to gain praise or sympathy. All right. They pretend to be unable to do something so someone will teach, help, or watch the attempt to do it. Okay. So I just wanted to get some key points out there about the behavior.
That's good details about attention seekers on social media.
Or they're crying because they're not who they promised their 16-year-old self they would be.
Did you see that too?
I did.
Okay.
Which goes along
with
with three little words I see here on the prep sheet.
What's that?
Get over it.
Good point. Let's start with that. This what do you call it? The teenage filter. Is that what it's called?
Yes, it's a
teenage
teenage filter. Yes.
You're seeing all of these folks. They're putting this teenage filter over their old face. All right. And then they're getting all emotional about what they used to be. And then we recently saw a TikTok where they were all emotional about how they let their 16-year-old self down. And what and who we wanted to be is not how we ended up. Isn't that 100% of every one of us?
I believe so. I think that our lives are different than what we thought they were going to be.
Right.
Or what we wanted them to be when we were 16. We were 16. We're not 16 anymore.
Yes, exactly.
So,
if I'd be devastated if I actually called up emotions about things I have failed myself over the years for.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like, I'm not a professional baseball player. I'm not a helicopter pilot. I'm not, you know what I mean? There's a bunch of things I wanted to do in my teenage years that I didn't end up doing.
Why?
Because I have a great life doing what I'm doing now.
Because life takes you in a different direction.
Yeah, and I'm a pretty positive kind of dude. But I don't really see the positivity of, saying you let yourself down and literally ball back. And don't get me wrong, I'm not when you're not validating an emotion, I'm not saying an emotion is something you shouldn't feel,
right,
or even show on social media. I'm not going to show you my emotion on social media. It's just not the way I do it. But I'm not saying you can't. But when you're fishing for likes and views, using a very raw emotion that children don't quite understand yet, you know what I mean? They don't get why they feel certain ways all the time. So if they see a person that may look up to as a individual that is an adult, that is positive and things of that nature, and then they see this, how they're letting their 16, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What does that tell 16-year-olds today watching that?
Right. And another thing is your 16-year-old self doesn't exist anymore.
No, they gone.
Let's just say you're 32 now.
You know what you could do? Thank God for all the broken roads that led you where you are today. How about that?
Yes, and you could be thankful for the life you have. It's okay
Absolutely.
that you're not a helicopter pilot.
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing in life.
I'd be cooler if I was.
I mean, yeah, but let's face it, you're not that cool. But, whatever you're doing in life right now, I mean, I believe that we all have a purpose and, a calling, whatever that might be. But wherever you are right now is probably where you're meant to be.
There you go.
Or, I'm sure you've had to work and go through some things to get there. You made choices to get there. So, but your 16-year-old self doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
You're 32 now. You're an adult. Don't Don't cry about that. I felt like the video that I watched where the person was crying over that, I felt like she was seeking attention because not only was she crying, it was kind of a dramatic cry.
Like,
yes,
yeah.
yes, it was a dramatic cry. Like,
Yeah, it
you're just
wasn't.
seeking attention.
yeah, they got themselves worked up. However they choose to do that, maybe it truly was thinking about that. But then they hit record when they was at their most worked up.
Yes.
Think about that for a
Yes.
second.
And I understand that you wanted to remain true to who you thought you were going to be, or but that's not who you are. That's not where life took you, and that's okay.
Yeah.
It's
It is
okay.
okay.
It doesn't have to be. I got an email from sugardaddy.com. It doesn't have to be.
Did they find one in your area?
I don't know. I'll check it
All
later.
right. She signed up for sugardaddy.com the other day.
Yeah. So
Because
anyway.
National Sugar Daddy and Sugar Mama Appreciation Day, pretty much.
Yeah,
It's
that's
about
right.
to be that day.
That's right. So, and so people also do stupid things on TikTok to get attention.
Yeah.
They want to go viral.
Yeah.
And then, of course, with the viral videos comes all the negative comments.
Oh yeah. And I promise you, you're not ready to go viral.
No, because those negative comments are terrible.
Because then if I get another video of you crying about the comments in your viral video, you weren't ready to go viral. People just don't get it. I used to not be ready. Okay? It took a couple of viralities before I figured out these people don't care who you are.
Right.
They don't care what you're putting out there.
Don't
It
care
could be
about
the
your
best
feelings
thing
either.
or the worst thing in the world. They will talk smack about it on the comments on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, whatever.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yep.
People are very mean, Melissa. I agree.
They are. People are mean. People are very mean. It's just the way it is.
We've been called mean before. Okay, I've been called mean, and by association, that makes you mean.
I've been called mean.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. by
Yeah,
your
and I'm
daughter.
like, you know what? You ain't seen mean.
As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure she called you mean yesterday afternoon.
Yeah,
That
she
was
did.
pretty funny.
Yeah.
Actually.
A couple of times.
Shout out to Nala. She heading off to school this morning.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What up, Nala?
She sure is.
So is Nala going to be a part of our best country skating party?
Yeah. Wow, she's a kid.
Does it have to be adults? Is it an adult party?
Does
Is it a
it?
BYOB? Can you do that there? Did you ask?
You cannot.
Oh. Well, I understand.
Alcohol.
It's a liability. Alcohol and skating just doesn't mix, especially with 40 plus.
That's right. So, I think it should just be adults at first.
You're probably right.
And
We can throw those kids. Do we talk about the other one?
then you're going to be mean for not letting her come.
That's right. It'll be my fault. I knew it. No, we're going to blame it on Luke.
Yeah. And she'll say, I'll ask him. He'll let me come.
That's right.
Of course, because he's good to all the kids.
We're talking about the Corner Loop skating rink. Tomorrow night is the night. Tomorrow
Yeah.
night and Saturday night, right?
Yes.
So, 7
7 to 10.
10 p.m. Friday and Saturday night.
Yes.
But if you have a birthday party coming up or your youngster has a birthday party and that sounds like a cool thing,
Yes.
then you can schedule a birthday party off hours.
Yeah, they do the parties from like 11 to 6 on
Okay.
Saturday and Sunday. They're typically 2 hours long.
Right on.
You could get a longer party if you wanted. You can take any kind of food that you want in there, drink, except alcohol. They do have a few rules, like don't smash cake in people's face. And,
Yeah.
because that's not,
course,
it's
of course.
dirty.
Dirty.
They don't want you to bring balloons or
dog.
confetti because that stuff can get on the rink and it's
makes sense.
dirty.
Yeah.
But it's great. There's a couple of, usually it's Looper and his wife are there, Candace, the girl that works with them, and, all your kids get in free, you skate for free, all that whenever you do the party.
Okay.
And like I said, you can take any kind of food you want. You can even take your hoverboard or your little kids ride on cars
Now that's only during the party.
during the party.
Okay, now if it's free skate or open skate, then
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
just
have
got your skates.
Okay.
Yes. And they have a concession. And on Friday nights is usually Bladder Busters where everyone gets free refills until the first person goes to the bathroom.
That's big time right there.
Yeah. So, and I think it's only like $5 to get in.
Really?
Yeah, it's a
Golly.
great place for kids to go. Second and Broadway in downtown Broken Bow. It's the Corner Loop skating rink.
How old do they have to be for me just to drop them off and leave them there for 3 hours?
I don't
7
know.
to 10. You know what I mean?
I-
What's the age minimum?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Is that even legal?
Yes, people do it all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's an age minimum, or maybe not in diapers.
That could be true.
That would definitely, yeah. You don't drop your dang kid off if it's in a diaper, and because I ain't changing it.
I'll have to figure that out.
We see. Hey, that's what happens when we just chatting about it on the radio. We can figure out some more questions. We can
And
ask.
if you want to schedule a party, call Miss Evelyn at 236-0769.
Nice.
That's 236-0769.
It's the corner loop skating rink downtown Broken Bow. Tony says, "I'm happy where I am. Being a paid assassin is awesome."
Tony, what's your phone number?
She possibly, allegedly needs your services.
Yeah. What's your number? Give me the digits.
All right, so the corner loop skating rink, give them a call if you want to get that birthday, and then just show up 7 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show up. Drop
36 hours from now, matter of fact.
Drop the kids off.
Yeah.
Thanks, Loop.
Peace.
Bye.
That's 3 hours. That's a cheap babysitter, bro.
Yeah, Miss Evelyn will be calling you.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
Better come get
But
these bad kids.
9:59. I'm kicking them out.
Yeah, they're done. They're on the street corner, and we ain't waiting.
I
Yeah,
love it.
it's great.
Good morning, Christine. Welcome. We appreciate you joining us. Jamie says misery loves company. You know, that's very, very true.
It is. Misery does love company, for sure.
Good morning, Heath.
Good morning, all
Great,
y'all.
crazy.
Thanks for joining us.
Charlene is happy I pronounced her last name right. Charlene Biffle.
I saw that. It looks like Biffle.
Yeah?
Yeah. Looks like Biffle. Mm-hmm.
I'm sure some people just throw it off, though.
Oh, I know, because they always, they throw our names off, too.
All right.
Do you
All
know
right.
that Jaw guy?
What?
They be calling you Jaw.
Me?
Yeah, they can't pronounce J, they call you Jaw.
Jaw. Oh, yeah. Jaw. Melody says good morning.
A Ron.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Ron. It's 7:30, my friend.
Woo!
Guess what time it is?
It is time for Laney J's Lowdown.
Up next.
You tricked me.
I got him. Got him. Hey, listen. In 60 seconds, I've got the spring break giveaway. All of the giveaway items we're giving away next week. You got to check it out. We'll be right back.
65 for their menu and 07-8836, and they'll have it ready for you. Casserole Kitchen, south of the Little River Bridge, open 24/7 for your convenience.
Join the Casa Top Friends of NRA annual fundraising event Saturday, March 11th at 5:30 p.m. in the Deep Queen High School cafeteria. Tickets are available at Twisted Pine Outfitters. Early bird ticket prices are $35 for a single or $40 for a couple. Special raffle packages and sponsor tables are available. For information, call Amanda at 870-642-6225. Payments are accepted by phone with a credit card. Casa Top Friends of NRA annual fundraising event this Saturday.
Jay and Laney J's Facebook Live Spring Break Giveaway 2023. Brought to you by Ralph Sales and Rentals. Listen to Jay and Laney J Live all spring break for your chance to win some great prizes, including a boat run from Topside Marina, dinner for two at Bendigo's, bowling at Gutter Chaos, tickets to the maze, zip lining at Rougarou Adventures, a gift card from Fisherman's Haven, and a pair of tickets to the Cameron Sackey Band at Mochatown Saloon. Be sure to log on to our Facebook Live at 7:10 every morning for your chance to win on Best Country 106.
That's right. It's time now for Laney J's Lowdown.
The lowdown ditty. All right, are you guys ready for some news?
No.
The Price is Right is getting a new home. Too bad.
Right?
Is getting a new home after more than 50 years at Television City.
What?
According to Deadline, renovations are forcing the CBS game show to move to Haven Studios when it begins production in season 52 later this summer.
What?
Season 52.
That is craziness.
Crazy. The Price is Right.
Is that
Come
the long-
on
What's the
down.
longest running show?
I don't know, but I'm curious. I'll look that up in a minute. Let me
Season
finish this,
50
and
I'm sorry,
then
I'm
we're
sorry.
gonna. No. I'm
Okay.
curious now.
Okay, cool.
Mattel announced Wednesday that Supergirl's Melissa, what's the name? Benoist?
Benoit?
Benoist?
Is it Benoit? I don't know. What's how you spell it?
Benoist.
I think maybe.
Melissa Benoist. Melissa
Benoist.
Rodriguez will be the voice of Tila in Masters of the Universe.
Go, Melissa.
Revolution. Kevin Smith's continuation of his Masters of the Universe, Revelation, He-Man adaptation of Netflix. This is a He-Man adaptation of Netflix.
Okay.
She takes over the role played by Sarah Michelle Gellar in the original series.
Nice.
Okay. The History Channel announced Wednesday that it has documentaries lined up with big names like Kevin Costner, Bradley Cooper, Morgan Freeman,
Okay.
Michael Imperioli, and Dan Aykroyd.
Dang.
These include Costner's The West, FDR from The Cooper, Black Patriots, the 761st Battalion from Freeman, Five Families from Imperioli, and The Unbelievable with Dan Aykroyd.
Wow.
It's going to be fun.
All right.
House of the Dragon 2 will have even more dragons. According to the Hollywood Reporter series creator, Ryan Condell promised 5 new dragons
What?
at the recent FYC screening in Los Angeles.
I like
Dragons.
it. Drag on.
All right.
Drag
That's
on.
all I got.
That's what you got today on Laney J's Lowdown?
Yes,
Perfect timing, Laney
yes.
J. I like it.
The Price is Right.
Uh-oh.
That's the longest running game show in history.
Nice. What's the longest running TV series in history?
The longest running.
I would say it's probably Simpsons. The Simpsons.
Lassie.
It ain't still going.
Lassie had 19 seasons. Grey's Anatomy, American Dad, they all had 19 seasons.
The Simpsons is over 25 years running.
Captain Kangaroo, 25 longest running TV shows ever. The Simpsons does make the top of this list.
Okay. That's what I was thinking. It's got to be The Simpsons. It's got to be.
Captain Kangaroo was on 29 years.
Wow. Okay.
The Simpsons, 34 years!
Holy moly. So 9 years ago is when I last thought about the fact that they were running 25 years long.
1989 to now.
It's a long time.
Columbo was on for 35 years.
So it's Columbo's number one still.
Columbo would be number 1.
Dang. That I didn't realize it was on that long.
Search for Tomorrow was on from 51 to 86, which was 35 years. The Bold and the Beautiful ran for 36 years.
That's true. I forget about those two.
Yeah, I forget about them soap operas.
Wow, those stories.
Another World was on for 35 years. Casualty for 37 years, and that was from 1986 to present. I've never seen it.
How long? Or who was it?
Casualty,
Huh.
37 or 1986 to now.
Wow.
EastEnders was on or has been on for 38 years. I've never even heard of that. So,
Yeah, Steven's like, what about those soap operas? And Michael says, Days of Our Lives.
oh, the late night talk show began airing in 1982 with David Letterman. Of course, it has a different
Good point.
host now, but that's been on for 41 years.
Wow.
All My Children, 43 years.
What?
Doctor Who, 44 years.
Doctor Who?
Yeah.
Doctor Who?
I'm like, what?
Doctor what?
One Life to Live,
Doctor
44
Who?
years. Where is
What?
Days of Our Lives?
I know, right? It's
Oh,
only
wait.
Like 28 years or something. 38
Saturday
years.
Night Live, 48 years.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize it started in 1975.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy moly. I guess that's right.
It's been beat out.
Uh-oh.
The Young and the Restless. 50 years.
Really?
Yep.
50 years of soaps? Wow.
I mean, Sesame Street, 54 years.
But that's not like
Wow.
Sesame Street. I don't know. That's like, I don't know. It seems like it shouldn't count. What?
Days of Our Lives, 58 years.
What?
That
Nearly
show's been
60
around
years.
longer than I have.
Not by far.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know.
Michael
How would
Payne
I
was
know?
Right. He said Days of Our Lives instantly.
I would say, so it's Days of Our
58
Lives.
years.
and-
Nearly 60 years for Days. My mom used to watch a couple of the soaps. I don't remember which ones they were. I want to say All My Children was one of them. Who had Devereaux? Who was
Blanche Devereaux, that was a Golden Girl.
No.
Stefano.
Stefano.
Days of Our Lives.
That was Days?
Yeah.
Yeah. She watched Days quite a bit. For sure.
I did too.
Did you?
Yeah, I used to watch it with my grandpa. We'd watch wrestling and then Days of Our Lives.
That's a nice combination.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Goes from fake to faker. I'm just
Yeah, we'd get done and he'd clap and say, ho, ho, ho. I remember that. I remember that so well.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And he's been gone since 1992.
It's a good memory.
Yeah.
Your grandfather passed in 92?
Yes.
My grandfather passed in 91 or
That-
92. It
that
may have
was-
been
My mom's dad.
my dad's dad passed in 91. My dad's mom passed in 92, like 6 months later.
Yeah.
Or vice versa, excuse me. My grandmother passed in 91. My grandfather passed in 92. But yeah. Dang.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay. Parents wouldn't let us watch when my when my siblings and I were younger. Said it wasn't kid friendly. We would sneak to watch it. LOL.
I mean, okay. So it wasn't.
I would sneak to watch MASH. I've said this before on the show. MASH, that sounder was my go to bed alarm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I think it started at 10 p.m. or maybe 9 p.m. I don't remember when it started exactly, but when I was young, I can remember. As soon as that started, I started heading to bed. Well, after a while, I was like, I want to see this show. That's so awesome, because the intro music was sweet. And then so one time when my parents had the TV up against the hallway wall for most of my teenage years. But there was a rearranging of the living room once that put it on the back wall. And that made it where we could just peek around our door frame and watch TV. Now, of course, Mom caught us doing it, and that's probably why they moved it back.
Probably.
But I can remember sneak watching a couple of episodes of MASH like that. Just standing there watching it.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm watching right now? I forget the name of it. Oh man, but it has Alan Alda in it as one of the bad guys, like a bad senator. The Blacklist. We're watching The Blacklist right now, and Alan Alda has just died. Actually, that is a spoiler. Sorry.
I was going to say, you probably just spoiled that for
Spoiler alert
millions
for
of listeners.
Yeah, spoiler alert for season 2, episode 6. So, and there's like 9 seasons. So if you're not past season 2 by now, you're in the same boat as I am. You could have heard a spoiler a long time ago and not even remembered it.
My parents have been watching, they've been watching it for a while now, but it's an old show. It's called Emergency.
Mhm.
Have you ever seen that?
I think so.
It's pretty neat. They were not paramedics. They were firemen.
Okay.
But they would go out to where accidents or whatever people are, need to be rescued. And they would call back to the emergency department, to the hospital.
Yeah.
And tell them, like, this is their respirations. This is what we got going on. The nurse or the doctor will tell them what to do, and then they'll get them into the hospital.
Gotcha.
It's pretty good. So, I mean, it was like really, basically maybe when like the first ambulance rescue type came out.
Okay.
But it's called Emergency. I think it's from the 70s. Anyway, it's a cool show.
Nice.
I liked it.
Dig it.
Yeah, it's cool. I like
There's
it.
one, I can't remember the name of it. I think we've talked about this a little bit before on the show, but there was one that the wife and I watched that was in New Orleans, and it was along the same lines. They followed an ambulance, or a group of ambulances, around all of their emergency overnight. Night Watch. Is that what it's called? I think it's called Night Watch, maybe. Or anyway, whatever it's called. The wife can, if she's awake, she can let me know. But
Was it like a real-time TV show?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
okay.
they would follow them, not live. They would record them, obviously, but it was in the moment. It was a real,
I like those
emergency.
shows.
Yeah, it was really neat. And there was one guy had a very who's the singer from New Orleans that sings really like a real New Orleans draw? He's an actor. He played across from Will Smith in Independence Day. He's an actor and a singer from Louisiana. Has a very, very strong Louisiana draw. Somebody's going to save me on this one.
Harry Connick Jr.
Harry Connick Jr. Thank you very much. Yep. Yeah, he sounds just like him.
Oh.
Can't remember his name though. Anyway, I think it's called something like Night Watch. Night Watch New Orleans or Night Watch Louisiana or something. You know what I mean?
I think that you're right. I think it was called Night Watch. Because it seems like they had it there and then another place.
Yeah, and they didn't just, I want to say they didn't just follow the They didn't just follow the ambulance. I want to say they followed police and fire as well. But it was the overnight. It was like, because like they would start it at midnight, and then they would end it when the shift was over.
Oh, it was specifically for New Orleans.
Yeah.
Night Watch. It was what's called Night Watch.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that was a great show.
It had 6 seasons. Cool.
See, we could do one in Hochatown called Night Squatch. Michael Poole, your jokes are so great on our Facebook Live. I'm just going to say them on the radio as if they were mine and steal all of your good one-liners, just for the record.
Yeah. James mentioned The Fall Guy. I used to watch that show too.
Yes. Who was that played the Fall Guy?
I see his face.
I do too.
Come on. Lee Majors.
Lee Majors.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I always liked Magnum P.I. too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Tom Selleck is a G.
Yeah, and the new guy that plays the Magnum P.I., I mean, he's cute, but he's not Tom Selleck.
I'm pretty sure Shiloh and Tom Selleck are the same guy.
You've never seen them in the same room together.
I have not. I've never seen Shiloh and Tom Selleck in the same room or even the same city. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How would they know?
That is a very good point.
Shiloh is just Tom Selleck with some really good plastic surgery. All right, we'll be right back with your impossible question next. Don't go anywhere.
Winners of the Impossible Question brought to you by Nova must collect their winnings within 30 days at KKBI Studios, 108 North Broadway, downtown Broken Bow. Gift certificates obtained will expire 30 days from date issued. To win, be the first caller at 580-584-3388 or 584-3372 with the correct answer. One prize winner per household per month, please. It's the Impossible Question brought to you by Nova, weekdays 7:45 a.m. on Jay and Laney J Live. Best Country 106.
Bidadoo. Oh, whatever. It's time for the impossible question brought to you by Nova. Here's how it works. You already know. You heard. You heard the deets right there, baby.
Yeah,
Impossible question
you
brought
did.
to you by Nova. Give us a call, 580-584-3388 or 3372.
Today you're going to win chips, sandwich, and a drink for 2 from the Meltdown on 259.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
And
All right.
you can always hear the Meltdown on 259 on our Best Country Lunch Update at 11:30.
Yes, you can. That's a great segment.
If you're thinking, what should I eat for lunch at about 11:30ish, tune in to 106.1 FM or online at seokradio.com. Click that Listen Live tab on the KKBI page.
All right. Are you guys ready for this impossible question?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. This isn't new information, but scientists are now saying new research has confirmed if you want to lose weight, simply do this right after you eat. This science has been used for decades in many capacities, and many professionals will agree it works.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
Dang. Give me the impossible question again.
No.
Please.
Fine.
Pretty, please, with sugar on top.
This isn't new information, but scientists are now saying new research has confirmed if you want to lose weight, simply do this right after you eat. This science has been used for decades in many capacities, and many professionals will agree it works. What is it?
Okay, 3389 is not working, folks. 3389 is not working. So if you're calling for the impossible question on 3389, you will never get in.
You will never get in.
You will never.
You're done.
You're done.
We'll wrap it up
Wrap it up. You're done.
in more ways than one. All these,
Wrap it up. You'll be done.
yeah.
You're done.
18 years.
Lots of great answers coming in on Facebook Live. Let's
They're
go to the
all
phone
my
lines.
answers. Good morning. What's your answer? What?
Go walking.
It's a great answer. Not go walking.
Throwing up.
It's not making yourself get rid of it all.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Big old glass of water. That's a great answer. Not it.
Squatting.
It's not squatting or doing squats, but that's a great answer.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Not work out.
Great answer. It's not working out.
Sitting upright.
I like it. It's not sitting upright either. It's not laying down, Cindy Tushka says on Facebook Live. But that's a good answer as well. Great start to the impossible question. Open phone lines. You can call now. Give me that question again, please.
This isn't new information, but scientists are now saying new research has confirmed if you want to lose weight, simply do this right after you eat. This science has been used for decades in many capacities, and many professionals will agree it works. What is it? Okay.
Riley with the graceful answer on Facebook Live.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, I think I might win this one. I will say it has nothing to do. Can I give y'all a hint? Because we're at the 10-minute mark. It has nothing to do with food or exercise. Let's go to the phone lines.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Eat a grapefruit. Not it. Great answer.
Drink vinegar.
It's not drink vinegar. Does not have anything to do with consuming more or less, like food or different types of food or whatever. And it does not have to do with drinking anything or exercising anything.
Okay.
So.
All right. You guys give us a call, 584-3388 or 584-3372.
I can give you another big hint. No? Okay.
You got a couple. Just give them a couple more minutes.
Okay, not yet. It's not take a bath, Jamie, but that's a good answer. Let's go to this line.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Brush your teeth.
Great answer. Makes you not want to eat anything else. It's not brush your teeth, though.
Talk to a friend.
It's not talk to a friend. That's a good answer.
Okay.
I like that. I like that. You know, chat it up.
I guess it wouldn't be drink coffee either.
No, it's not drinking or eating anything.
You know, a lot of people do that. They have their meal and then they have coffee.
True.
So.
True.
All right, y'all. What's the answer? You're playing for sandwich, chips, and a drink for two from the Meltdown on 259. Impossible question brought to you by Nova. If you want to call Nova, 584-1186.
Doesn't have anything to do with eating anything in particular or drinking anything in
I
particular.
can't do it.
Not eating or drinking anything in particular or exercise of any kind. Let's go to this line.
Good morning. What's your answer?
What about pushing yourself away?
That is a great answer and probably the closest. Well, it's not really as close, but pushing it away from the table is a great answer.
Doing the dishes.
Good answer. I like it. It's not doing the dishes. It's not poop. Veronica and Riley both said, but it's not pooping. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Prep your next meal. That's a great answer, but it's not prepping your next meal. Anything to save her life?
Do yard work.
She hung up on you.
Wow.
Whatever. Whatever. It's not a cold shower, Michelle. It's not yard work, Laney J. That's a great answer, though. I like
Yes,
that.
it was an excellent
That was
answer.
kind of exercise, though, but that would count.
Well, I mean, I guess, but okay.
Unless you're doing a riding lawnmower.
Good morning. What's your answer?
How about wash dishes?
Ooh, good answer. It's not washing dishes. No.
Then we already said it wasn't that. So watching TV.
It's not watching TV. That's a good answer. She hung up on you anyway.
Well, and I already said doing the dishes.
Somebody else did, too. It's not drinking water. It's not drinking anything, eating anything.
Just
Over and over again. Say
just
that.
just don't. Good morning. What's your answer?
Play with your kids.
Ah, that's a good answer. It's not playing with your kids.
Listen to music.
Oh, I like it. It's not listening to music. Let's go to this line here. It's not a
Good-
shot of tequila, Tim.
Good morning. What's your answer?
It's not fasting.
Leave the restaurant.
It's not leaving the restaurant. No, still not working, I don't think. Nope, 888, it's not. Still, or 89 is still not working.
Okay.
3388 and 3372 are the numbers to call.
We got like 6 minutes.
Now
can
you
give
ready?
Him you can give him a hint now.
Give me the question again, please.
This isn't new information, but scientists are now saying new research has confirmed if you want to lose weight, simply do this right after you eat. This science has been used for decades in many capacities, and many professionals will agree it works. What is it?
In many capacities by professionals, meaning in other professional, especially sports, the athletes, they often do this before or after a game. Let's go to this line here. Oh, that's not it.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go to this line.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Ah, meditate. That's a great answer. And you may kind of meditate while doing this.
Pray.
It's not praying. No, it's not praying.
Good morning. No.
No, it was just hung up on that one. Let's go to this line.
Good morning. What's your answer?
It's not taking a nap or resting, but that's a great answer. It's also not stretching, Jamie. That's a good answer.
Taking an ice bath.
It's not taking an ice bath either. That's a good answer, though. I like that. It's not cocaine, Michael. Although I'm sure that would help you curb your appetite. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
It's not stretching.
Writing. You hung up. You're a
They
loser.
hung up. They hung up on you. Remember, don't hang up as soon as you realize you are a failure in answering the correct question, because Laney
I've-
J will try to save your life and our Facebook Live.
I've saved many lives.
Doesn't have anything to do with eating or drinking anything or any kind of exercise. That would include yoga, walking, that type of stuff. So nothing to do with food or drink in the sense of eating something better or different. You know what I mean?
All right, I'm going to call it. You're going to win
You
today.
think so? All
I
right,
think
so
so.
here's the other one. I said that professionals, think of like professional fighters, mixed martial artists. They do this before a fight.
Okay.
Think about a professional ball player of some sort. They will do this before the game. So if you do this before you eat, it can actually help you eat less and consume more calories overall. Or after you eat. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Breathe.
Is it breathe? It's not breathe.
Okay, then it wasn't that. It was. Oh, did I say listen to music? I
No.
did. Well, yeah, it's not.
It's not jogging in place. Not any kind of exercise. That's a good answer. Let's go to this line.
Good morning. What's your answer?
It's not stretch of any. It's not any kind of exercise or anything that would be considered like an exercise activity.
Take a COVID test.
It's not a COVID test. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Humble yourself. That's a great answer. It's not humble yourself.
Give yourself a pep talk.
It's not pep talk. No,
I like
but
that answer.
But you could. It could. A pep talk could be a part of this for sure. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
It's not pray.
Take a drive.
It's not a drive. It's not a laxative. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
It's not sitting in a hot tub.
Okay.
This is not going to be a physical activity. This is going to be a mental activity. Let's go to this line.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Oh, no, it doesn't have anything to do with weight. Let's go
Okay.
to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Meal prep. Now, how are you prepping for it? It's not physical. It's not if you're prepping with like actually making food. This is not a physical activity. This is a mental activity.
It's a great answer from Facebook, Melissa. Tell yourself you're full.
So close it hurts. So close it hurts. Because you're not actually saying you're full in the moment, because you could do this before a meal.
Okay. Good morning. What's your answer?
It's not meditate, but you may be meditating while doing this. You may be meditating on this.
I don't have an answer.
Okay.
Good morning. What's your answer?
No, it doesn't have anything to do with eating or drinking still.
You're
Specific things.
coaching yourself to only eat so much.
And there's a way you're doing that. That is correct, but there is a specific way you're doing that. Let's go to this line. Maybe last couple of calls, we get it.
Good morning. What's your answer?
It's not relaxing.
Look in the mirror.
It's not looking in the mirror.
Okay.
Alyssa Sonnen says food journal or log your food intake. That's actually a great answer. And if you did that, then you would do this to possibly psych yourself up. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer? Think about your next meal.
Yes, but what are you thinking?
Okay.
Yes, definitely thinking about your next meal or your previous meal. But
Good
what are you
morning.
thinking?
Good morning. What's your answer?
That's a great answer. It is definitely thinking about it, eating it before you're doing it. But it's something you're thinking specific. Let's go to this line here. Oh, they hung up. I win.
Think about losing weight.
You're thinking about having more on your plate than there actually is. Or imagining your meal is larger will reduce the amount of snacking you do overall. We'll talk more about the details coming up next after the news. We got a 4-minute break. Best Country 106.
Man.
Gotta imagine, like, put a half a plate. Basically, what they're saying, load up. Will you get them for me? I don't know who they are. Will you find out who they are?
Yeah, I have no idea.
I have no clue. So, but yeah, what you have to do then is imagine your plate is completely full or large portion, but only have a very small portion. But the imagination. Okay, so what I was saying was professionals do this. Boxers, they will imagine or go through the fight and tell how they're going to win, or whatever. But you got to imagine the plate is overflowing with portion, even though it's a very small portion. So imagine, let's see. So basically it's imagining meals as larger than they really are reduces snacking. All right, we got that timeout, folks. We'll be back. I'll give you all the details on that Facebook Live coming up. Thanks for hanging out with us. Best Country 106.
the state question that would have allowed recreational marijuana, Cleveland County DA Greg Mashburn says
that you've seen law enforcement, we may try to catch up to that and really dial it back in so that it's more close to what people thought they were going for.
he cites the OBN's assessment that half the marijuana grows are under investigation for black market trading and fraudulent licenses. State senators approving legislation to keep non-U.S. citizens from owning land in Oklahoma. Senate Bill 212 requires anyone buying land sign a document certifying the purchase is legitimate. This is following recent concerns of ghost marijuana farms where non-citizens are named on the deed for black market marijuana grow operations. Cable barriers will soon be installed along the Cherokee Turnpike between Choteau and the Arkansas state line. Radio Oklahoma News Network, got Michael Dean.
Midwest Farm Shows is the longest running sponsor of our daily Farm and Ranch email and operates the two best farm shows in Oklahoma, the Oklahoma City Farm Show and the Tulsa Farm Show. This spring is the Oklahoma City Farm Show, April 13th through 15th, 2023 at State Fair Park. For information on the Oklahoma City Farm Show, call our show manager, 507-437-7969. Also, check our website at oklahomafarmreport.com for details about how you can sign up for our daily farm news email.
Are you an Oklahoma Farm Bureau member? A Farm Bureau membership comes with a world of benefits. Discounts on a variety of products and services to supporting our agriculture youth. Most importantly, you can become a part of a grassroots organization that advocates for our family farmers and ranchers. Learn more, or you can become a member today by visiting your county Farm Bureau office, or you can visit us online, okfarmbureau.org, because together we are rural Oklahoma.
Do we have them come in?
Yeah, that'll work.
In your local news and community events, the Roosevelt Chamber of Commerce is having a blood drive Thursday, March 16th from 2 to 6 p.m.
What's
Doing
up?
all right today?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Awesome. You the one gonna be doing the talking?
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome.
I was told you're the outspoken crazy one, so I'll
Okay.
pick from Jim.
Jim. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah,
It's
he
true.
is. He's a good guy.
True. Yeah.
He's pretty
The Audubon Fairgrounds.
subdued compared to me.
Yeah, he said he'll say anything, so you're right. He said, okay.
For more news and local events, log on to our website, fdokradio.com, and click the local news tab. If you have an item you'd like for us to put on, email it to us.
How was the drive?
It was good. We've been here for a week, so
Oh, okay.
we started in Camden. And
Yes,
that
that's
went
right.
really. It's been so much fun.
Laney J live, weekdays 6 to
Very
9:30
different.
a.m.
Arkansas, and we stayed in Hochatown.
Okay, cool. One cabin? Or?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Listen at your own risk.
Did that email have my song in it too?
I didn't see it.
It was it should be an MP3. I mean, it's on all platforms, but
But,
it's called Old House. I didn't know if you had it because everybody's been showing that before.
Old House.
Yeah. Or like doing a break or whatever.
Yeah. Well, we run things a little differently here, but
Yeah.
we'll have a great interview.
Sweet.
Tim says outspoken and crazy fits Jay. All right, Facebook Live, let's do this. That's right, put your hands together, Best Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning.
I'm just acting a little crazier now that I've been told I'm crazy.
I know you've been called out.
I've been.
Yeah.
I've been. Facebook Live's been hanging out with us. They know what they were saying about me off the air.
That's right. I encourage it.
Yes.
It's great.
Laney J is my biggest critic and fan.
Yes,
At the
of
same
course, of course.
Kidding. She only has to be my fan.
I just deal with you because
Yes.
I need a job.
It's only funny because it's true.
I'm just kidding. I
I'm
love
kidding.
my job.
Laney J, this is one of my favorite parts of our job.
Yes,
Getting to chat with the movers and shakers of the music industry.
that's right.
We have a couple of lovely ladies in studio. Let's start off introducing yourselves, we have Laurel Taylor.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
And who do you have with you? They are already shaking their head like, no, don't talk about it. No.
This is my manager.
Okay, awesome. Welcome, manager.
Her name's Lauren.
Lauren as well.
She gets the
Laurel
job done,
and Lauren,
for
sorry.
sure.
Okay. Yes, okay, I got it. So do y'all get, do people get your names confused a lot like I just did?
Honestly, I'll say like, I say this is Lauren, my manager, and they're like, okay, so you're Laurel Taylor. You know, like it's kind of obviously it's a behind the scene thing, but everybody in our community is like Laurel and Lauren, Lauren and Laurel. So it does get a little confusing, but
Okay.
we're very different,
sounds-
as you can see.
I mean, Maddie and Tay, Lauren and Laurel,
Yeah.
I mean, I could see the...
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you are a Nashville recording artist.
Yes.
How would you best describe your music style?
I would say it's primarily country.
Okay.
With a ministry mindset. So I'm always writing about a positive message and just things that people want to hear, you know, and encouraging. So.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
A positive mindset.
Yeah.
That, I mean,
Nothing
There's
wrong
not-
with country music. I love it.
absolutely.
But some of
Yeah.
it can be negative.
Yeah.
So it's good to
Exactly.
always have a positive. Yeah, absolutely.
And I like the way you put that with a ministry mindset.
Yeah.
Thank
That's
you.
cool. So I guess you're a believer then.
I am.
Okay.
I'm also a worship leader.
Okay, awesome.
So I travel, but I love to appeal to all and reach every demographic. And I feel like the church today is just shut off to one side. So I want to go out to everyone.
That's
Pretty
awesome.
cool. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. We had a pretty long discussion about Jesus yesterday.
Yes, we
on our
did.
lunch break. It was a good one, so we enjoyed it. But yes, so you're amongst believers here. Welcome. We appreciate you.
Sweet.
This show, we don't hide the fact that we love Jesus Christ here.
No,
on this
we
show,
do
for
not.
Sure.
Amen.
So tell us about, first off, tell us about the trip you've made here, because I've worked at how many stations have you been across?
Three.
I've
Three
worked at
so
all
far.
3 stations.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, they know you very well over there.
That's funny. They don't believe most of the stuff they said, especially Jim Penson over there in Nashville.
Yeah. That's funny.
I taught him everything he knows. No, wait a minute. I taught him everything I know. He knows a lot more than that now.
He just told me be on my toes. He
That's
was
right.
like, he'll say the craziest things. I said, all right, I'm ready.
I can dig it. All right. So when it comes to the trip here then, you stopped at Camden, you stopped at DeQueen, you stopped at Broken Bow.
Yes.
Tell us about that. The drive,
Yeah.
what you saw
Yeah.
on the way.
So we actually stopped in Memphis to start, and we did like a singer-songwriter night, like as an artist. I did a little thing for just a small group. And we actually went to the safari, the drive-in safari. Never done that, and that
Okay.
was like terrifying because we got stuck with the bison. They say don't feed the bison at all. It was terrible. I mean, you can totally ask her off the line about that. She hated it, and it was just super fun to do things that when you're traveling, you don't really get to stop and do things because you got to be somewhere. But we're trying to make our trips very much like, hey, let's stop and let's do this. Hey, let's stop and do this. Let's learn about the history here, whatever. So we're just trying to be intentional with that because you can become kind of jaded and just getting to place to place. And so we stopped in Camden, and that was wonderful. The guys over there are incredible. And we had such a great interview, and they showed us some great places like what's cooking or the places to eat and things.
Yes.
But everything's closed on Monday. We got there Monday, so that was awesome.
no.
We settled for a Mexican restaurant. And then
So that was JJ and
yes.
why am I blanking?
Yeah, I'm blanking too. Tall dude.
Yeah.
He's incredible.
Long hair? You still have long hair?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he talks about Tennessee
He's crazier
balls.
than me.
Yeah, he's pretty crazy.
Okay.
Tuesday we did the Nashville, Arkansas, and it went really well. Everybody's so welcoming. Even y'all are just so welcoming. We're so grateful that as an independent artist in Nashville, it's a hustle, and you never know if they're
Absolutely.
gonna receive you or not, and so you just can't be scared to just get on the phone and say, hey, like, I'd love to come, and hey, I have a message to tell,
Right.
and just I guess it's a trust thing, you can't just put anybody on there, so I totally
Right.
understand. And then we did DeQueen's yesterday. That was super cool. That's a talk show.
Yeah, JTP.
Yeah.
It used to be Jay,
Yep.
Tyler, and Patrick. Now
Yeah.
it's Jen, Tyler, and Patrick.
Okay.
They just kept my show, which is cool. I said they could.
You're kind
Tyler,
of
if you're watching, love
Yeah.
you, bro. No.
No, it was so much fun, and they dove in the whole American Idol thing, and we talked about all that, and just where I'm at now, and very encouraging. And then obviously today.
Well, you
super
mentioned
cool.
American Idol. That was
Yeah.
my next question.
Yeah.
Tell us all about your American Idol experience.
Yeah, I would say, American Idol is great, but it's also very much produced, and it's also a show in itself. And there were things that, you don't really want to do, but they kind of piece it together when you actually watch the thing back. So it's very much produced, but it's all about your story. And It is about the talent too. I believe that American Idol has kind of shifted where it is now. It's more about the voice, about the talent actually singing. But in the past, when I was on, it was more about just a show. And
Right.
so I did go to Hollywood. I got top 40, and I got cut Friday, that last Friday. And it was J-Lo, Harry Connick Jr., and Keith Urban.
Nice.
And it was very cutthroat, but you built a family, you know, in that week. And the first day, my roommate went home. So I had the whole room to myself.
Nice.
But,
well, I mean, not cool, but yeah.
I literally just got off the bus and met her, and it's super cool. And I don't know, it's just like, it's crazy. You connect with these people, and then it's just like done. And the coolest thing about the whole thing is J-Lo told me a long time ago when I was on it, she said, we're cutting you because we don't know, you don't know who you are yet. And that really hits me today. Like, she was right. Like, you know, we really step into new every single day and learning about each other and ourselves. And like, I truly didn't. I had every genre I was trying to figure out, and I just couldn't figure out who I am as an artist and who I am as a person, truly. So
Okay.
it was super cool. If I ever meet J-Lo again, I'm going to say like, hey, that changed my life.
That's
you know,
cool.
Maybe she's listening.
She usually logs on after the show's over because, you know, she doesn't get that up that early.
Right.
But no, well, I mean, that's cool. So you met some huge artists, but you also made some friends, some
Yeah.
lifelong connections.
Yeah.
I imagine.
Oh, yeah.
So here's my question then. The fact that you said that it was the way it was and that wasn't as desirable, but now it seems to be going a different way, and you do seem to know who you are now.
Yeah.
Would there ever be another run at American Idol?
Absolutely not. I believe that's a start for people. And, you know, the people that are like, I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. Yeah, you do. Just go back home and do exactly what you've been doing. Hustle.
Yeah.
Jump back in it. You know, American Idol's not everything. The Voice isn't everything. And a label's not everything.
Right.
Like, just go for it. If you got it, you got it. If you don't, like, it'll show.
Exactly.
Time will tell, you know.
That's exactly
So.
right. And so, I forgive me if you mentioned this first thing, but you're an independent artist, right?
Yes.
So that means you have not signed with any label or anything. Have you ever in the past?
Yes.
Okay.
In country music, I signed with a label, and I had a publishing deal, and I was writing for more of a country artist side. And then when I got into the Christian world, I had several managers that I signed with, and I was just like, you know what, like, there's too many of these, like, the vision's not lining up.
Yeah.
And when the vision's not lining up, you know, if y'all didn't have the same vision, you wouldn't be able to do this show.
Right.
You know, and so you've got to be on the same page. And so, I mean, you know, respectfully, I just said, okay, let's move on. And I'm very much I'm a go-getter. And when you just sit there and I'm paying you and you're not doing anything, you know,
Right.
that's hard. And so, Lauren's wonderful. She's a great manager. She's also a good friend of mine. So it's like, she just understands and she knows what needs to be done and when it's very professional, and I love that. So, yeah.
All right. You have anything over there?
No, I'm listening.
Just enjoying the show.
I am.
All right,
I am.
Then. All right then. So what's next for you? What's coming up?
Yeah, so we're actually going to Jacksonville, North Carolina, doing a few interviews over there.
Okay.
And then we're also having that's a show for the weekend in Jacksonville. We're going to Georgia. I write with veterans and to help them with their PTSD. I believe that I've been doing that ever since I was 18.
That's awesome.
You just take their story and you write their song, and you basically it's in a way it's a prayer to them. It's like, here, like, this is your strength, like, this is your song. It doesn't matter if it's a hit song or not. Like, they take the Nashville singer-songwriters and put them together, and it's so beautiful. Like, it's just
awesome.
such
Yeah.
it's cool. It's one of my passions for sure. And I'm 28 now, so I've been doing it since I was 18, so I'm still in it and I love it. And so that's a retreat in itself. And then we're gonna do a Madison, Mississippi. I have a show out there, and so we're traveling really all over the board. And then I've got a summer tour coming up in August. Gonna try to play some festivals. Got some country festivals. I am playing Lum and Abner Festival
Nice.
in Mena here this year.
Yeah.
Just doing acoustic.
Mhm.
So somebody told me about that, and we tried for that, and we got that. So we're excited to come back and
Very
try
cool.
to book some things. You know,
That's
so. But no, my dream, my goal is to play the Grand Ole Opry. So.
All right. Okay. Do you have a time frame you'd like to do that in?
Honestly, I'm gonna say like this year.
This year. Okay.
Yeah, and
2023 is
that's
your
like-
year.
That's
I love
like
that.
hard, but I know it can happen.
Absolutely. Set
Yeah.
those goals.
Yeah.
I like it. All right. Tell us about your current single. what music you're pushing right now?
Yeah, my current single is called Old House. And, it kind of inspired me with Miranda Lambert's House That Built Me. But it's got kind of a twist on it. So I saw this sign that said, bringing up my past is like robbing a house that is empty. And that really meant a lot to me because, you remember who you were in high school and middle school. And a lot of people remember that.
Yeah.
But that's not who you are today.
Thankfully.
And so, exactly. And
I
so
was a jerk.
We just talked about that this morning.
Literally.
Yeah, not
Right.
you being a jerk, but
We talk about that every day.
yeah,
Right.
But just how that happens. We change. We're different people.
Very different. And I wanted to provide a song that literally someone can take and say, hey, like, I'm not that person anymore and I don't live there now. And the top of the words of the chorus are, if you're trying to find me, I don't live there now. And that's the whole hook of it, is that was my old house, but I don't live there now. And the second verse kind of goes a little deeper. The first verse talks about the house and how busted in it is, and you don't want to live there. And then the second verse is talking about a little deeper of the windows and the walls. They kind of closed in on me, and it was just hiding that guilt and shame I was feeling every day. And the question is, like, why did I stay in that house? Well, the real root of it is because you believe that that's all you deserve. And you can't open that door and just walk out. And there's a lot of times where we struggle with things and you just think you're going to stay there. And I just want to bring hope and a redemption that you don't have to. And so that's why Old House is formed in a way of a terrible home that you don't want to live in. But then you give a little spin on it. I wrote it for my terrible past that I've had. But a friend of mine lost his dad 5 months ago, and he told me, he said, this song's for me. And I'm like, why is that? And he said, because I needed to let go of something I was holding on to. And I'm like, well, it's not about that. He's like, no, it is for me. It's a twist. It's like, my past wasn't bad. It was just things I needed to let go.
Absolutely.
And like, I was like, whoa, like songs can appeal in different ways.
Oh, the best songs in the world have a million different meanings
They do.
to a million different people.
They do.
Absolutely.
And they're timeless.
Yep.
There's no time on it. I was mentored by Mr. Don Goodman. He wrote Old Red by Blake Shelton. And he taught me how to write songs in stories. And that's how I write. And that's why I come back to my roots in country music. I will always write about the Lord. I will always do the worship leading for the rest of my life. But I want to come in different types of genres to appeal to each demographic that needs to hear it.
All inclusive.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, Old House, I'm sure you can get it anywhere you get your music.
Yep.
Absolutely. So wherever you go download your music, go download it right now.
That's right.
And if anybody is listening, they're like, I just need that positivity in my life more. How do they follow you? What's the way to stay in contact with you on socials and stuff?
Yeah, the best way is my Instagram, Laurel Taylor Official. I answer all my DMs. My manager does run my account, but I also see it, so I'd love to talk to you.
Awesome.
And any encouragement for sure. And really, it's on Spotify, Amazon, YouTube. I've got a brand new music video coming out for Old House. Really excited about it.
Ooh, nice.
So it's supposed to be dropping next week. So
Shoot us a message when it drops, and we'll put it on our Facebook.
Okay,
We'll share it
perfect.
and everything. So
Yeah, we'll
awesome.
do.
That's
We'll do.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, we got to run. We're running out of time.
Absolutely.
But I'm super excited for you and about you because it just seems like you got places to go.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got a good head on your shoulders.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yes. So, anything you wanted to talk about that we haven't spoke about before we let you go?
No, thank you for having me on here.
It's a pleasure.
It means a lot.
Yes, my pleasure. No, you brought a level of positivity to the show that
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna have
needed.
to stop talking for the rest of the show so we can keep it up there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We needed her.
Absolutely.
So it's great.
Laurel Taylor, official on Instagram.
Yep.
Go follow her.
We'll
chat
find
it
you.
up with her.
We'll
We'll
follow
find you.
you.
Yeah, we'll follow you on all the things. We appreciate you stopping in.
Thank you so
Lauren,
much.
thank
Yeah.
you so much
Thank you.
for being an awesome manager.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Totally. And I would trade a Southeast Oklahoma Radio Crew T-shirt for a Laurel Taylor T-shirt or hoodie or whatever.
Let's do it.
We can make it happen.
Let's do it.
All right. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
We'll be back. All right, folks. We got to come back 24 minutes after 8 a.m. We've got your call first trivia. We're a little past that, aren't we?
Yeah, we are, but it's all right.
Do we want to skip it today?
No.
Oh, you love look at ours.
I do. I love the trivia.
First trivia. All right, we'll be
on.
back, folks. Best Country 106, Jay and Laney J live.
Jay and Laney J's Facebook Live stream.
All right, Facebook Live. We'll be right back.
2020
Peace off.
brought to you by Ralph.
It's time now for Call First Trivia. Let's get the caller on the line. You're here for Call First Trivia. Good morning.
Hello?
Hello. Oh, they weren't here for Call First Trivia. They've been calling all morning long.
Wow, I thought it was Call First Trivia.
All right, let's try this one. Good morning. You're on Call First Trivia. You ready to play? Awesome. Who do we have on the phone? Cherie Sharp. All right, Cherie. Let's play this game. You ready?
All right. Here is your information. You got to tell me who this artist is.
And you'll have 10 seconds when she's done.
That's right. You have 10 seconds to answer. All right. So, this country music artist had the #1 chart song in 1971 with Rose Garden.
Okay.
Title track from her album stayed at #1 for 4 weeks. She received a Grammy Award for the song, Best Female Country Vocal Performance.
What?
Who was it?
Five, 2, 1. And the answer is?
Oh, she's right!
Congratulations!
She's right!
Google works. Yes. All right. Good job. You got yourself what you win today: a Best Country Bestie T-shirt. Compliments of Call First Trivia.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Cherie Sharp, our winner this morning. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah.
Either she is super smart when it comes to those, or that was super Google fingers. Either
I don't
way,
think she Googled.
I was going to say, that's a little too fast to be able to Google.
Because she said Lynn, and then she backed up.
Yeah. That's what
So,
I'm saying.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, man, I'm like, man, I wish I could Google that fast, but in reality, she's just on top of it today. Congratulations to Cherie Sharp. All right,
Yes.
8:30 on the dot. Guess what time that means? It is.
It's time for the Best Country Update. Woohoo!
Yes, I'm so excited. It's up next. Best Country 106.
And Police Home Services
Facebook Live, we'll be right back.
with company with staff and management you can trust. Provide
See what a built-Ford tough truck can do for you. There's a great selection in stock and ready for delivery today. Based on 1977's 2022 calendar year total sales.
Time now for the Best Country Update on Best Country 106.
All right, folks. Best Country Update, one we all like to hear about. Laney Wilson leads the list of nominees at this year's CMT Music Awards. She earned 4,
Dang.
including Video of the Year, Female Video of the Year, Collaborative Video of the Year, and CMT Performance of the Year.
Dang.
And yesterday it was announced that Cody Johnson, Kane Brown, and Jelly Roll follow closely behind with 3 nominations at the fan-voted awards show.
All right.
The CMT Music Awards, co-hosted by Kane Brown and Kelsey Ballerini, will be held on April 2nd at the Moody Center in Austin, Texas. And it will begin airing at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Nice.
Okay. Kenny Chesney and his band have set up camp on the banks of the Cumberland River in Nashville, at least it's not a beach, where they have been rehearsing like crazy for their upcoming I Go Back tour. Set to kick off on March 23rd in Charlottesville, Virginia. Kenny will be joined by special guest Kelsey Ballerini through the tour's end on July 2nd in Des Moines, Iowa.
Oh, man.
Now, Motley Crue fans, listen up.
Uh-oh.
Nikki Sixx told Brazil's A Radio Rock Show he wants Motley Crue to continue to 2031 so they can celebrate the band's 50th anniversary.
Wow, that's awesome.
Will they make it?
Will they do it?
Yeah, we'll
Can
see.
they do it?
And finally, some good news from Billy Joel. He revealed to the Los Angeles Times that he's been sober for 2 years.
Well, congratulations, Billy Joel.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
all. Yeah, it is.
That's impressive.
Cool beans, hot dog.
I said that the other day, and Lyra goes, Laney's got you saying that.
I'm sorry.
That's pretty funny.
I'm sorry.
She just chuckled a little bit.
Yeah, Kristen Patrick made me say that.
Kristen Patrick?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Shame on you, Kristen Patrick.
Yeah, Kristen.
It's rubbing off on me.
Yeah.
You're rubbing off on me,
I
Kristen.
mean, she was saying that in high school, and
Oh,
here's the deal. I'm just still saying it.
she's just still saying
Yeah.
it. Jamie.
What would she
She
do?
just said, yes. This.
Do you know today's National Barbie Day?
Do you own any Barbies?
My daughter does.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I know a woman who collects Barbies and has like hundreds.
My mom has hundreds of Barbies.
Really? So I know 2 women that collect Barbies and have hundreds.
Mom actually got rid of some of hers. She gave them to the granddaughters.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so,
Nice.
except for the ones that were, worth a lot of money. So, anyway, but
Makes sense.
yeah. She has like skating Barbie, Wizard of Oz Barbie. I mean, just Simpsons Barbie. She has all the Barbies.
Does she have Kardashian Barbie?
No, if they come out with that, there's no way she would get it. I wouldn't let her. I'd probably burn them up.
Oh my goodness.
Up in flames.
Well, all that plastic is flammable.
It is.
I mean, in the Kardashians too.
Yeah, melted faces and
Oh my.
cabooses.
All right. Thank you. Is that it?
That's it.
That's your best country update.
That is my best country update.
Remember, in 25 minutes, we have the start of Swap Shop immediately following us chatting with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Cody Canada.
Yes.
That's right. We're talking with Cody Canada today. Jamie said, "My bad, Jay. I had a type stutter."
Yeah, she had something.
Okay. Jamie loves Motley Crue.
She loves Motley
Motley
Crue.
Crue.
Motley
We're a
Crue.
Motley Crue. So yeah, we have the Cody Canada calling in around 9 o'clock this morning.
Okay,
Hopefully, I'll still be here.
you better be.
I know. Me too.
Hey, we set our clocks forward this weekend?
This weekend.
Really?
Yep.
I'm ready for more sunshine.
It's spring forward. So, yeah, spring forward at, 2 a.m. Saturday night or Sunday morning, basically.
We'll go to 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll lose an hour of sleep. You'll wake up and all. Oh, I'm so tired.
And it's a good thing that doesn't happen on a Monday morning.
Aren't they supposed to be getting rid of this, though?
Well, I thought this right here was
the
what they
last
were going
one?
to keep.
See, maybe once we get into it, then they leave it that way.
Yeah, like
don't-
what is it called? It's
Daylight savings time.
they're supposed to get rid of daylight savings time.
So we're moving out of daylight savings time or into daylight savings time. It would be out of.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Hopefully it will be the last change, Tim says. I'm with you on that one. The House has not passed yet. Oh, okay, gotcha. I knew they was talking about it at least.
Yeah, I had to check it out.
I mean,
They're trying to.
Couldn't a state opt out just like what Arizona did or New Mexico or whoever it was?
I mean, it doesn't make sense for a state to be able to opt out. Say Texas wants to opt out,
Okay.
and then here
Of the
we go.
union, we realize Texas wants to do that.
You know, it's 7 o'clock here and 6 o'clock in Texas.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. Everybody ought to be on the same time.
Well, I mean, we understand time zones are there for a reason.
Yes,
Because
not good enough, but-
the East sees the sun 3 hours before we do. Period.
Right? Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that time zones make sense, but I understand the flopping of time just for the sake of farmers that are now on GPS combines. Anyway, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, so like if it's 7 o'clock here, it's just 7 o'clock. We don't need to change that.
Exactly.
I don't like it. I like it when the days are longer.
I don't personally care one way
Well,
or another.
true.
I guess in the grand scheme, if it keeps going on, I'm gonna keep changing my clock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't. I mean, yeah, I get to joke about being tired for a week because of the time change, but in reality, it doesn't affect me.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just in here. It's mental.
It's all in your head.
It's kind of like imagining meals as larger than they really are. We've all had eyes that are bigger than our stomachs at some point. However, researchers at the prestigious University of Cambridge suggest that the mind can supersede the stomach in a different way with just a little bit of imagination. Scientists say visualizing a recent meal as bigger or more filling than it actually was in reality may help cut down on your snacking. Prior research has already established that the meal recall effect, or remembering a recent meal, can reduce food consumption later on. For this project, the research team at Cambridge focused specifically on the meal recall effect of imagining that a recent meal was twice as big and twice as satisfying as it actually was in reality, or of recalling a recent meal in great detail, quote, how it felt to chew and swallow the food.
Okay.
So, imagine it.
Imagine.
You know, like a boxer will imagine how he's going to beat his opponent. You know what I mean?
So we're like Peter Pan in it. They had no money. They pretended to eat.
Peter Pan.
What about
Isn't
Peter
there
Pan?
isn't there a conspiracy theory about the real Peter Pan? That the Hook was actually the good guy trying to save the children from Peter Pan?
Oh, I've heard that before.
I don't
I've
remember
heard
what
that
I don't remember
trash.
the exact conspiracy theory about it, but it was kind of interesting. I mean, at least. In the least.
Tom, can you weigh in?
Tom, we need your conspiracy expertise, sir. He's probably
How the
barbecuing.
fantasy of Peter Pan turned sinister.
There you go.
The Peter Pan theory.
Uh-oh.
He was well known for fighting pirates and having adventures, but what do we really know about Peter Pan?
What do we know?
Was he killing the Lost Boys?
He was trapping them forever.
Yeah. He didn't have to imagine eating anymore.
How are they going to know?
Yeah, so I'm going to have to look that up and read about it.
Okay.
We're going to talk about it another day.
I'm with you on that one. I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
I'm with it.
Donna says it doesn't really matter to her on the time change. There are still 24 hours in the day, no matter what. That's a good point. And in reality, I'm sitting in this building when it becomes light, no matter what. So I don't care.
Okay.
Tony says it's great peanut butter.
I'm glad that you guys don't care about how we feel. That's fine. It only matters to you and Donna. That's fine. How we feel doesn't matter, y'all.
That's right. Me and Donna are the only ones that matter.
People have too much time on their hands with the Peter Pan conspiracy.
Yeah, it is. It's not great peanut butter either, Tony. Jif is better. No,
I like Peter Pan.
I know, I do too.
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan and Peter Pan and.
Peter Pan syndrome is used to describe an adult who's socially immature.
Peter Pan originally was essentially the angel of death that carried children that died to the other side, according to Tim Freeman.
Wow.
Who agreed
Wow.
really quickly about me being crazy and wacky. Saying,
Wow. Maybe Tim's Peter Pan.
I can see it. Oh, he's grown up Peter Pan.
Yeah. Now he's Bunny Freeman. He hates me for that. He
Really?
won't even talk to me anymore.
Aw.
He used to send me funny TikToks. Now
Yeah.
he sends me bad ones.
None.
Yeah,
Nothing.
bad ones.
Oh, Tom Brady ones.
Yeah. No, that's Michael Poole.
Oh, really? Well, still waiting on Cody Candid. About 18 minutes from now.
You want to argue?
Yeah, let's argue. What are we gonna argue about?
Well, are video games ruining your marriage? Okay.
Getting into that.
Your relationship.
Okay. Marriage and relationship, whatever.
Are they?
Video games are not ruining my relationship, no. Because I don't play them a whole lot.
I was going to say, you don't spend all your time on them, that's why.
Right. When I do play them, Laura's probably playing her Disney game.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
You know
that's
what I mean?
cool.
So, no, video games don't ruin our relationship.
I thought you were going to say, like, Laura was playing Grand Theft Auto or something.
She used to play it. Back in the day.
No, we was playing Contra.
She was, yeah. Up, down, left, right, BA, select, start. I give you infinity lives, I think.
I love that game.
Oh, yeah.
It was fun.
It's good stuff.
Yeah,
I didn't have a Sega. I only had the Nintendo.
Sega.
So my friend, Richard, so shout out to Richard Crossan one time. He had the Sega, so I'd go over his house every chance I got, and we played Contra.
You know,
continuously.
video games can ruin your relationship just like anything else if you allow it.
Ooh, great point. Please tell me more.
I'm just saying, if you allow them, if you know that your wife likes attention, give it to her.
Ooh, that's a good point.
If you don't want to give her attention, why are you with her? So just give it to her. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, let's start with the marriage. Obviously, if you're in a marriage, that relationship, you're supposed to treat your significant other the best possible way.
Right.
And how you would do that is, let's say that the significant other doesn't like video games at all, and you love them, okay? What I would suggest, instead of, let's say you come home from a hard day's work, crack open a cold one, start playing your video games, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's plenty of dudes that do that, right?
Right.
Well, if your lady friend is sitting next to you, cracking open a cold one and playing with you, no problem, right?
Right.
Obviously, you're doing it together, you're enjoying it. But if she doesn't enjoy that at all, I personally would suggest the first amount of time right when you get home, you spend it with her.
Yeah. Give her some of your attention.
An hour, 2 hours. I mean, you know, how long does she need? My wife's tired of me by just a little past an hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you put in the work. She's like, all right, go on about your bit. Go play your video game. I'm done with you. I got enough of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So instead of immediately going to a video game, you should probably give that significant other some attention.
Especially if they tell you, hey, I need some attention. You're playing video games all the time. You know, pay attention to me.
Yeah.
So, you know, you just sometimes you gotta, it's all right if you want to play video games, but you gotta find that balance.
And vice
respect your
versa.
partner. Yeah.
Vice versa. If whatever her hobby is, if that takes up the
really?
majority of her time,
Really?
beyond, then
so
show
now,
him a little
So
attention.
now it's the woman's fault?
It can be. Absolutely.
It's never our
It can be
fault.
both faults.
It's never the woman's fault.
Says the single lady.
I choose to be this way.
This is true.
I don't
this is
have
true.
to be single.
Agreed.
I choose to be this way.
That's right. I like that.
There's
She's
too
a-
much mud in the water. Ugh. Okay, sorry.
I
Anyway.
saw a really cool. Did I send you that? The mud in the water? Did I send you that TikTok? It was a really cool explanation of life and how
No,
you work on
I
yourself.
don't think so.
So it was a cup of water. She poured just a little spoonful of dirt, in there, and kind of mixed it up. She's like, now, for when you're born, you got a clean cup of water, right? And over the years, some dirt goes in there, right? She said, now you're 30 years old or however old you are. You got this dirty cup of water. That's your life. It's got some stuff in it that you don't like, maybe bad habits, maybe bad relationships, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So instead of spending all your time, she got that spoon back out. She was trying to pick out each little piece of dirt. She said a lot of people focus all their efforts on getting the bad out of their lives, getting that bad out of there. She said, well, what you're doing while you're getting that bad out of there, if you notice, the water or your spice for life is going out too. You're getting rid of some of the good with the bad. She said, but if you'll just take more good and pour it on to the top, just keep putting good in your life, eventually, and she just kept pouring water in that cup, and it was overflowing with all that good. And then when she stopped, it was fairly clear. There was still a little dirt in there, but it was pretty clear.
That's right. That's
She
right.
said,
I agree.
So instead of trying to take out all the negative things that happen or trying to fix those things that happen to you in life, just keep pouring good on. Just keep pouring good on. Because that pushes out all that bad.
That's right.
The good
I agree.
outweighs the bad.
I agree.
Booyah. I like that. I like that analogy. Is that an analogy? Is that
Yeah.
what that is?
Yeah, and I
A
think
life
it was great.
analogy? It's pretty good stuff. So, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. Life is, unless you want to complain about it all day and every day.
And remember, if you don't like it, you
Change
can
it.
change it.
Yeah. Now you can't immediately change everything that's bad about your life right now by one decision, obviously, because your life is a series of decisions you've made to get you where you are today. So now you're going to have to start a chain of better decisions to get those
Absolutely.
out. You know what I
That's
mean?
right. That's
Start
right.
pouring the positive in.
You can change it. You
Yep.
can make it positive again.
Speaking of changing it, this is a huge deal. Raspberry Rally. Have y'all heard of this yet?
Raspberry beret.
No.
Oh.
Similar yet different. No,
Okay.
Raspberry Rally is the newest flavor of Girl Scout cookies. Has anybody had Raspberry Rally Girl Scout cookies yet?
Nobody's even heard of them.
Exactly. So here's the deal. They are only available online, okay, for the first run of Raspberry Rally cookies, and they're sold out. So, you know what happens when there's a run on something and it gets sold out really quickly?
Yeah.
They start selling it on eBay. You know what a box of Raspberry Rally cookies are going for on eBay right this second? $70. Are you kidding me right now?
Get the French toast out of here.
I'm telling you what, Lint Lickers.
$70 for. It's so funny when you. $70
Right?
for cookies?
$70.
If they ain't got some gold in them, I don't want them.
That's what I'm talking about. Raspberry. I don't even like raspberries. Who likes raspberries enough to pay $70 for a cookie? I think it's the, ooh, there's something new, and ooh, nobody has them, so ooh, I got half a box for $70. I mean, we talking about eggs being expensive. Come on now. You voluntarily paying $70 for a box of cookies?
Right.
You know those Girl Scout cookies, you know they're going to go stale quick. You know they are.
That's a lot of money.
Tell me.
So where? Okay.
Where what? Where can you find them online?
Oh.
What's up?
Well, somebody had said, you knew she liked attention when you married her. Don't slack off after you get married because there's a guy wanting someone just like her.
Oh,
And
that's a great point, except for what if her wants and needs have changed?
Well, and I just said Jay ain't about to let his woman go. He loves him some Laura. I love the way he loves her.
Aww.
And he says that wasn't towards him because he won the lottery with her. Like, aw, that's so sweet.
That's true. Good point.
All right, I just had to throw that in there, because
Aw.
as mean as you are on the air and as mean as you are to me
Don't tell
and
nobody
other
the truth.
people,
Don't tell the people the truth about me. They'll run all over me.
you're a good man.
No, I'm not. Jalen is not a good man.
Sometimes.
There we go. I'll be okay. I'll be alright. Sometime.
Yeah, anyway. I had to put that out there.
Oh. Oh.
Your wife's probably listening going,
Oh.
Who they talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
who was
Like, I know
that?
She's like, I know him better than that.
$99 for Raspberry Rally Girl Scout cookies? You have got to be
They've gone
kidding
up.
me.
They've gone up today.
And that's for a used box.
I only tried one.
Here's one for $125.
Wow.
Ooh, they are chocolate covered.
Chocolate covered raspberry?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Thank you, no.
No interest if paid full in 6 months. You can put these cookies on a payout plan.
What? No
This
interest.
is crazy.
That's craziness.
But then there's another one here for $19.99. They are a thin, crispy cookie infused with raspberry flavor dipped in chocolatey coating. Wow. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to look that up. I didn't mean to just completely interrupt you there.
What up?
But I had to find out about these cookies. Man. What is
Tim
so
Freeman.
funny?
Tim
What
Freeman
did
says,
you say?
watched a TikTok where a cop was showing an example of what you would think was beating back a crowd with a nightstick. Then he said, anyways, that's how you get into Walmart when they're selling Girl Scout cookies.
You should have sent me that. See, I told you he doesn't send me the funny ones anymore.
He's mad at you for real.
I know. It's that whole bunny thing.
That's what you get. I mean, you did it, not me.
I know.
It's all your fault.
It's fine.
Not
Tim
mine.
can be mad at me.
Y'all want to hear some Cross Canadian Ragweed? Am I allowed to play Cross Canadian Ragweed since we're going to have Cody Canada on the show today?
We want to hear boys from Oklahoma.
No, they roll their joints all wrong. We can't do that anymore. That's right.
Oh, man.
But yeah, so we're gonna play one of my favorite songs from Cross. And there's some big news coming from Cody. I'm gonna ask him a question about it when it comes to chatting with him, because apparently he is Taylor Swift in it. No, he's not going pop. But yes, he is rewriting some songs that he and Cross Canadian Ragweed had a lawsuit about.
Oh.
And way too long, Tim. You right about that. So anyway, lawsuits aside, new music coming from Cody Canada. I was looking at his socials yesterday. Just saying. That's a little preview for you in case you're interested. So we got about 6 minutes till the top of the hour, so I've got 2 songs. One of them is in line and was by request for our, what was it? Eating
and drank.
Eating and drinking. So there we go. So here you go. This one's brand spanking new music too. It's by Tiger Lily Gold. Have you heard of these ladies?
No.
It's called Shoot Tequila. Right after that will be Cross Canadian Ragweed in Alabama. Best Country 106. All right, Facebook Live. We'll be right back.
time for Swap Shop, your buy, sell, trade, or giveaway.
Oh, here, I'm gonna send you that
The numbers to
text,
call
so
are
just in case you need.
584-3388, 584-3389, and
In case he does call you.
584-3372. You may email your items to our shopper's mailbag at KKBI.
This is Laura's writing. Tell me if you can read it.
@gmail.com.
Okay.
Please keep your calls to 3 items or less, and no businesses may call. Swap Shop is heard Monday through Friday, 9 to 9:30 a.m. exclusively on Best Country 106. Today's Swap Shop is brought to you by
Insulation Solutions and Laura Lindley, attorney at law.
Ew.
Ew. What's
Ew.
up? Good morning. It's time for Swap Shop.
Ew.
Dun, dun, dun. We ready?
Hello, hello, hello. Oh,
What's going on here?
you
What
tell
about-
me.
Yeah. What about now?
You tell me.
There you are.
You tell me, bro.
All right. Let's see. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop. All right, that is 580-306. 580-306-5102. Thank you. All right, bye-bye. Okay, he had farm fresh eggs for sale, and he has some tires. He's got some good used tires. They are 265 75 R17s. 580-306-5102. 265 75 R17.
I'm just
All
giving
right.
you.
What?
It's just giving you your phone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Lots of rain outside.
I've been messing up over here, man. I don't like the side. We're odd. I don't like it.
Didn't like it to tell.
I don't like it at all. Well, has Jackie been in here?
No.
Jackie Chan? That's her new name. I love it. The Wright City Masonic Lodge is having their monthly breakfast this weekend from 7 to 9 at the Lodge in Wright City. And afterwards, they'll have an auction to raise funds for the Wright City Park. It's going to be great. Love it. It's going to be awesome. So make sure you check that out. The breakfast starts at 7 a.m. and the auction will follow. What's the deal?
What's going on?
Let's see. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop. Five 580-703-3064. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. All right. Sorry about that. That man has 17 acres with a 3-bedroom log home for sale in Smithville. $425,000 or best offer. Call 580-703-3064. Those are the numbers to call. Dun, dun, dun. This listener is missing a dog in Hochatown. It is a setter type dog, mostly black with a little tan, and they really, really want to get their dog back. You can call 405-826-4998. That's 405-826-4998. Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
Yes,
I
yes, yes.
appreciate
That's some
that.
great ones.
Good morning. You're on Swap Shop. Five 580-513-2117. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop. right, then what's your number? All right, I think we lost him. Good morning, you're on Swap Shop.
I'm looking for Jay.
You are looking for Jay. All right. Is this Cody? All right, I'm good. How are you? This is Laney J. Jay is here. It's all right.
Not a problem.
Go
Welcome,
ahead.
Cody. How you doing today, sir? Awesome. We appreciate you so much for joining us. Now, we were in a little program called Swap Shop. We went ahead and started it just in case. That's why you got answered the way it was. But no problem. No big deal. Yes. I wanted to start there, if that's okay with you, because you just said it. He recently had knee surgery, and I noticed on your socials that you had addressed that a little bit. And I do want to point out to us here on the show, we don't feel like you have to explain yourself at all either. But we do feel like we appreciate when you give us some updates about what's going on. You know what I mean? Oh no! Can you hear me now? Now, can you hear me now? I can hear you pretty good. I guess we may be losing him.
Yeah, well, I can hear him well.
Yeah, we can hear you great. Right, exactly, and I think that's huge because you're very family oriented. Correct me if I'm wrong. You and your wife have been married a quarter of a century. Wow, that's impressive, sir. I mean, and don't get me wrong. In everyday society today, 25 years is a long time, but when you're in the business, it seems like it can be even bigger strain on relationships and families. So that just makes me feel like you're even more family oriented, if that makes sense. Yeah. Right. Well, yeah. Well, speaking of your work ethic, my wife and I enjoyed quite a few of your COVID concerts. What I mean, you probably answered this a ton of times over the past few years, but if you don't mind, how was COVID for you guys? And it seems like you got to do a lot of work on a project that is probably going to be enjoyed by millions of fans in the near future.
The thing about all that is when it shut down, I told my wife, I said, I'm going to have to play online, and it wasn't for selfish reasons. It was, I know from experience what music can do for you. You know, if you don't have it, I know it can be depressing. I know that if you have things that are weighing on you, music is an escape for a lot of people. And there was a lot of folks that didn't have that escape because they couldn't go out. So my good pal, name dropping here, but Robert Earl Keane, you know, he called me and said, don't let anybody give you trouble about this. Like, well, I feel like people need to be entertained. He said, yes. He said, I'm built the same way. You know, this is not a, hey, look at me. This is a, hey, how's you doing?
Yeah.
And that's really why I did it. I started doing it just to keep people's spirits up. And, you know, mine at the end, keep mine up. And it really turned into a pretty fun thing for me, I guess, because I was on the road for 25 years, and then all of a sudden I wasn't.
Right.
I needed something to do to change the pace, and on top of that, we built the studio, and I know that there was a lot of death and despair, and people losing jobs and loved ones, but, over here in my camp, we took care of each other, and my youngest son, Willie, he'll be 15 in a few weeks, but him and I became a lot closer. He became a really good drummer. He joined his brother's band, and it really brought my family together to be able to take that amount of time off. It was stressful, don't get me wrong.
Yes.
It was stressful, and I drank enough beer to refloat the Titanic, I think. But it was hard to watch everything go down that year, but internally, our family, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like we got out ahead. Everybody stayed safe. Everybody, we all got vaccinated when it was available, and just kind of did what we felt like we should do. And I feel guilty saying that the COVID year was beneficial for the Canada family, but I think it was.
Well, I understand what you mean by that, and I mean the ability for you guys to be there, to grow closer together as a family. And you mentioned, a attention grab. I didn't. The wife and I, we didn't view it that way at all. We were entertained, like you said. We saw it as you guys just enjoying the ability to still put out something for the fans, even though COVID was hampering everything.
Yeah, and another thing that was really awesome about it is it started with Merle Haggard's birthday, and all of us being such huge Haggard fans, whether we're from the rock world or the country world. When it was his birthday, my wife and I and Jason Lee and Courtney Patton decided we were going to do a little video, and everybody's going to sing some Merle songs. Well, that turned into the Sequestered Songwriters, and now it's a nonprofit organization, and it brought all of us musicians together. Like me and Matt Hilliard from 1100 Spring, I've known that guy for 25 years.
Right.
But I never really hung out with him because we were always busy, and getting to reconnect with all my buddies was like Steamboat, Colorado, but online. Because in Steamboat, when we go to Steamboat, we haven't seen each other in a year. Maybe in passing a couple of people, but with the sequestered thing, it was challenging. Everybody was having fun. After we would do the sequestered show, which would last 2 to 3 hours, we would have a Zoom party, so that we would all sit and talk and have drinks and laugh and have fun. So it really brought us together as musicians.
That's awesome. Well, speaking of musicians, the reason why you're chatting with us today is the fact not only because you have, probably hundreds of thousands, well, we don't have hundreds of thousands listening. You got tens of thousands of fans listening right now that probably know a majority of your entire body of work. Am I correct in seeing that Soul Gravy on vinyl is coming soon?
Finally. We re-recorded it and released it last June, but supply chain, just everything that just got backed up. I had to go online the other day and tell everybody just chill out.
Yeah.
One guy said, I want my money back. Have your money back. I can't make this go any faster than it is.
Right.
But I am actually picking them up, all the vinyl. The digital's been out since June. I picked the vinyl up on Saturday at my Possum Kingdom show, and they're all going in the mail on Monday morning.
Wow, that's exciting. And one last thing, I know you're a busy man. Everybody knows that you're going to be at the saloon tomorrow night, the Ho Chi Town Saloon tomorrow night, and of course, my wife will be there, VIP section, probably as close to you as possible. So, but no, everybody's excited for the show. But one last question, and you can take it where you want. Taylor Swift recently did a big thing in the music industry. Maybe she even took on some people that nobody thought would ever be took on. And obviously she has lots of money to be able to pay big lawyers to find great things in contracts and things of that nature. She re-released albums that she I don't remember the most recent one she released, But if I'm correct, I saw on your socials that you're following suit.
I mean, that's why Soul Gravy was re-released. I was told by Universal, the record label that Ragweed was with, I was told by them that I had to pay $35 a box set if I wanted to sell the Ragweed box set on the road. This is my music.
Right.
And they told me it was $35 a piece.
Golly.
And I found out that I did not own those recordings. Well, Taylor Swift had the same thing happen to her by the same people, same record label.
Wow.
And I know,
Yeah.
she's got more money than we got. She re-recorded and renamed the records Taylor's version. I thought if they're not going to go after her, then this is my time.
Yep.
So I jumped on that opportunity to do that. And when it comes to the other stuff, man, there's a lot of people out there that want live music. There's a lot of those people work hard and they can't afford those prices, and
Yeah.
it's good for her. I probably don't look like a Taylor Swift fan because I guess I'm not. But I really appreciate what she's doing for the business and what she's doing for the fans.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, there shouldn't be gouging in any industry, but me and my family go see. We're metalheads. I know I play red dirt music, but my family, we're a bunch of metalheads. So we go to metal festivals all the time, and most of those festivals keep the price low for the working person, and you get to see 300 bands over 4 days for a fraction of the price of what a Taylor Swift ticket would cost,
Right.
And I don't know. I've never been a fan of bullies. I've always been a fan for the person that stands up for bullies. She's got my support.
I love that. I love that.
Me too.
Well, looking forward to the show. Again, we're talking with Cody Canada, the one, the only. Any last parting words, sir? We appreciate you stopping in with us today.
I just appreciate you guys spinning it still, and everybody out there still listening. With the split of Ragweed, when I went to The Departed in the very first years of The Departed, I didn't play a lot of the songs, and man, I just needed a break, and I lost some fans. And the last couple of years, I've been doing the old tunes again, and everybody's coming back, and I appreciate that. And to end it, my kids and my kids are in a band called Waves in April. And Dirk's on guitar, he's 17, and Willie is 14 on drums. We have a gig Saturday together, but they're going to ride the bus with me up to Hochtown, so
That's
they're
awesome.
going to get up and jam on that.
Oh,
Nice. That is awesome. That is cool. Well, again, thank you for not only the fact that you're putting out great, great music and pleasing the fans all over, but also I think the fact that you're able to show some of the smaller artists that fell victim to the industry like you did, that, hey, Taylor Swift did it and I can do it too. Maybe some more of them will follow suit.
In the end, it's our music.
Yep.
And
100%.
That's right.
John Fogerty just got his music back after 50 years.
Yeah.
That should be an example to, I know we're excited, and when people come knocking on your door when they give you a record deal, just read the contract.
Yeah. Definitely. All right, Cody, man, we appreciate you. You have a wonderful day, and look forward to tomorrow night, sir, at Hochtown Saloon.
Thank you, guys. Y'all have a good day.
Thank you, Cody.
Boom.
All right. That was awesome.
Thank you so much for that, Cody Canada.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Exciting.
he's super nice.
He really is.
He seems
Down
like
to
a
earth.
very genuine, caring guy.
Go follow him on socials. Cody Canada, you'll find him. Great follow. He, like I said, he performed on Facebook during COVID and everything. I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Y'all have
So,
Swap
see you
Shop.
soon.
Back to Swap Shop.
Thank you.
Ha
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. We're back. We're back to Swap Shop. And that line's going to hang up. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was Cody Canada and Jay talking there. He's super nice. He's going to be at the Hochtown Saloon tomorrow night. If you guys don't miss out, you can go to HochtownSaloon.com and purchase those tickets. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop. Yeah, go ahead. 580-513-2117. Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's Dennis. Yeah. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for asking. You too. Thanks. Bye. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Hey, this morning I have got a couple of donkeys. One of them's a 6-month-old baby. I have also got, I can't even remember what I got.
Great Pyrenees puppies.
Yep, I got the Great Pyrenees puppies. I think I've only got 2 of them left. And I have also still got that darn bass boat. 17-foot bass tracker with a Mercury motor. Number's 212-0578.
That's 580-212-0578. Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
You have a blessed day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
No bueno. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
We have a filly that's sorrel that's coming a 4-year-old. She's very gentle. Also a mountain curve spoiled dog. And also he's looking for some young laying hens. The number to call is 236-5428.
All right. That's 580-236-5428. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. That 584-3389 is still giving us some fits there. We're going to take a short break. Well, after this. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Oh, I barely can hear you.
All right.
Hey, I'm looking for an old TV antenna. It doesn't have to be in very good shape. I'd like to find one just for a few bucks to make a martin perch out of. If anyone's got one laying around the yard or up on an old pole, and you give me a call at 306-5513.
All right. That's 580-306-5513. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Now we're going to take a break, folks. We'll be right back.
Services southeast Oklahoma, southwest Arkansas, and northeast Texas, handling residential, commercial, and agricultural insulation, spray, floor, staple, or paint insulation solutions as you cover, open cell, closed cell, and fiberglass options available with free estimates. Insulation Solutions provides services on new builds and remodels of any size. Follow them on Facebook at Insulation Solutions LLC. Call Insulation Solutions today, 580-579-4808. That's 579-4808.
It's been a long day, and you don't want to go home. The arguing, bickering, or even worse, that awful silence. Whether you need someone in your corner in a contested divorce, or maybe you just need help with an agreed-to divorce, or a custody change, call Laura Lindley, attorney at law, and make an appointment today at 642-4462. She's on the square in downtown DeQueen, 310 West DeQueen Avenue, on the north side of the courthouse, 642-4462.
All right, we're back. This listener has Yorkie Poo puppies for sale. 580-212-2772. All right. Good morning, Haley. Good to see you. Okay, let's see here. This listener has a 79 Corvette Stingray Silver Anniversary Edition for $8,000. A 2002 V6 Mustang. It's yellow. It's a convertible. And an 8x16 flatbed trailer. Call 236-4084. This listener's still looking for that 10-foot boat. Call 236-7069. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop. All right, that's Dwayne Tonica. All right, we've got Dwayne Tonica on the list. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. If you have a birthday or anniversary, you can let us know who it is. We'll get them on the list. We do our giveaway next week. Tomorrow. We do our giveaway tomorrow for the birthday. So if you've got a birthday or anniversary, call us. We'll get them on the list. Let me see here. Oh, we had Tasha Davis on there yesterday, so I was just looking to see if I had any birthdays that needed to be put on. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, I would like to put Johnny and Marilyn Post on the anniversary, your birthday
All right, Johnny and Marilyn Post. Happy anniversary.
It ain't but 58 years.
Hey, that's wonderful. Happy 58 years. I think that's great.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you. Okay, baby. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good morning. You're on Swap Shop. A poodle, Maltese, or Yorkie. Are you interested in Yorkie poos? Yes, ma'am. It is, tell me your number. 3767. Okay. Do you want this lady's number for these Yorkie poos? Okay. It's 212-2772. You're very welcome. Bye-bye. All right, folks, you just got a couple minutes. Big shout out to Cody Canada. Just thanking him for calling and talking with us this morning. That was great. And just a reminder, he's going to be at the Hochatown Saloon tomorrow night. I believe the show starts at 9. HochatownSaloon.com. You can purchase tickets. All right, there was a dog found in Valiant by the car wash. It was a mama dog. Looks like she may have a litter of puppies somewhere. She's a little bit of brown and black. Looks like she's Aussie Shepherd. Her chest is speckled. Call 682-444-0846. That's 682-444-0846. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Hello, lady.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
I'm still looking for a lawnmower, bush mower, or a weed eater. The guy called me, he had a riding lawnmower he worked on. I don't need that. I just need a bush mower. There was a guy on there, he hauled away stuff and stuff like that. And he had some bush mowers, but I tried to call him and the number wouldn't go through. It was breaking up like it was getting too much rain or something. So,
All right, what's your number?
870-784-5472.
All right, that's 870-784-5472. Thanks, Rory. You have a good day. All right, he's looking for a lawnmower, a push mower, or a weed eater. 870-784-5472. The lady before that was looking to purchase a poodle, Yorkie, or Maltese. 420-3767. Sorry, Facebook Live. I'm still getting used to making sure you guys can hear everything. So, all right, it's 9:30. That's going to wrap it up for Swap Shop today. Laura Lindley, attorney at law and Insulation Solutions. You guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging with us. It's been absolutely a great day. So thanks for hanging out and enjoying everything with us. We had our special guest, Laurel Taylor, this morning. So we appreciate her. You can see she shared a picture on our Facebook page. So anyway, you guys just have a wonderful day. Be good to each other. And peace off. And remember, it's probably going to rain all day. Okay? So y'all stay safe. Be good. Facebook Live. We really appreciate you guys. I got to get out of here. Peace off, especially you, Michael Poole. Y'all have a good day. Thanks for hanging with us. We love and appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you so much. Have a great day, y'all.